Oh my holy, what's up, people? My name is Angelo 77. I don't even know if I should continue to wear those glasses right now because you see mirroring. But yeah, I will just put them off. But they look so stylish. Okay. So my name is Angelo 77. Welcome to this channel here. It's all based on angels, spirituality, darkness, light. You're at the right time, at the right place with the right spiritual team. Your spiritual team is talking to mine, and they're going to use me as a channel today to give you some messages for your present momentum, whatever sign you have, whatever zodiac you are, whatever person you think you are or believe you are. You're here synchronistically because you're meant to be. I will use different decks today just to let you know, different decks, and digging deep into the message for today. So welcome here, people. Welcome whoever is here with me. It's just right now me and eternal realities and my angels and guides. Well, let's see what's coming through for you. I think I will start with the energy oracle card. No, first the tarot. Okay, first the tarot. They said, just like seeing what kind of messages. They said 3 cards for the collective. There's a lot of shit going to happen anyways in the collective. Yeah, of course. Dark Knight of a Soul and 2 of Pentacles, people. People like, oh, I got goosebumps. It's happening again. I got a little bit of cold, just to let you know, because my voice has also changed. And I will continue to film the weeklies tomorrow. But I feel called to do this today for anyone who needs this message, for anyone who needs this vibe, this vibration. Yeah, because a lot of things shifting right now. 6 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Swords. You're finally releasing the childhood trauma. You're finally releasing the programming that you have been through. We all have been through that programming. We all have been through those layers of conditioning that we carried around from generations to generations to generations. And we are breaking free from the things that our ancestors have been praying for, you know. We are playing the part. We are the warrior that they have prayed for in the past, and this is so beautiful. Yeah, it's a long, steady process with the Knight of Pentacles, but they're coming a lot of thought processes with the Page of Swords here and cutting cords with anyone who's not serving you anymore. It's beautiful because rapid manifestation, right? 8 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like after this purge, there's a lot of new things entering very fast into your life, even though it feels very slow at this time. It's going to flow like a river. I just heard flow like a river. I feel like there's even this song. Okay, let's see now the first cards, the first 3 cards. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, it, as I was talking about, it feels like there's no flow, there's no movement for a lot of people, for all of us. This is, I think, Archangel Uriel, by the way. Temperance is all about trying to alchemize energies, trying to bring a new flow within your being, trying to, like, even in regards to your nutrition, in regards to your lifestyle, there's a lot of alchemizing energies, this thing going on here, and it still continues. And for the one or the other, there's a lot of patience that is need to tap into. Tap more into your patience. Bring movement into your life. If you feel like there's no movement coming from outside, there's no opportunities coming from the outside, it's because you need to get yourself out to the world. You need to be seen by yourself. You need to go outside and scream on the somewhere and just sing around songs and, you know, like, scream to the world affirmations. This is something that I'm doing. I don't know if you hear me right now even well with the frequency music in the background, but it's about whenever I go doing walking meditations, I love to walk or I love to drive the car. It's kind of a grounding thing because I'm just like singing songs that I really feel a connection to. And I scream out to the world like I'm a supermodel, I'm psychic, I read tarot cards, I'm successful, I'm prosperous, I'm abundant. But like literally screaming that shit out, from like activating my throat as I've never activated before, you know? This is so important. I have this movie scene in my eyes, and this is something I was talking even as a daily message, 77% battery. I see you guys, or I think you should do this, guys, where you are just like on a cliff or like on a mountain or wherever, like in nature, or like you on your own in your car. And you just scream it out to the world, even maybe in your room, wherever you feel comfortable, you scream it out to the world who you see yourself as. Affirmations. You are that you are. I am that I am. But you need to scream it out to the world. You need to activate this throat. You need to walk around, bring movement, and like use your throat chakra to create changes in your auric field. This is so important. Literally, this is so important, because if we don't see if we don't start seeing ourselves the way how beautiful we are, how strong, full of strength, how successful, how prosperous, how abundant, then the world will not see this with like in us. Whatever signal we send out, we receive back. It mirrors back. We're manifesting constantly. Right now, you're manifesting shit. Right now, I'm manifesting shit. If it's blessings, if whatever blessings, if it's a low vibrational blessing or a high vibrational blessing or a miracle, we are manifesting that. So take some time out in your life to go out for a walk and scream it out to the world who you see yourself and who you want to be and who you already are. Because you already are what you want to be. You already are what you want to become to, because in another time and reality, your now is your future and your future is your now. It's the same thing with you're like emitting out this vibration, and it directly reflects back to you. This is the beautiful thing about manifestation, because it's just like happening 24/7 right now as well. Boundaries, 9 of Wands. With the Temperance and the 9 of Wands, I feel like a lot of people learn more and more to stick to their own personal boundaries. I just received an email as a notification. This was a synchronistic sign saying no, and like alchemizing even the energies of maybe you reflect back and you saw yourself in the past, how you used to say yes all the time and please other people because you were afraid that they will not love you anymore. This was like love on a superficial level. This was love on a narcissistic way, being like feeling like so like I need to be loved by them, I want to be loved by them, and I don't want to say no because I'm afraid that they will not love me anymore. And I feel like there's a lot of flashbacks coming up to the surface where you maybe felt like a no, an authentic no, but you said yes, and you were inauthentic, not authentic, or not truthful towards yourself and your surroundings, like wearing this mask. I totally feel you in that, because I feel like we all have been through the same programming in this kind of case, you know, like trying to please other people, trying to put them on a pedestal, being afraid to say no. I had so many problems and challenges with my own personal boundaries, you know, and you're not alone with that. This is something so important to learn, to be authentic and to say no if you feel like an honest no, you know. And this is something that you learn more and more, that we all learn more and more in this collective consciousness, or like in general in our daily lives, to stick to our own boundaries, to not push ourselves, maybe even our physical vessel, you know. Becoming more the Queen of Swords, seeing what is good, what is not true, seeing what is like good in a way of what is authentic and what is not authentic, who is authentic and who is not authentic, you know, like tapping more and more into this decision maker that is beneficial for our own well-being, that is based on our own well-being. Literally seeing like people, like literally sorting out people. Do you remember I was shuffling, we had the Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles? Like, you know, the majority of the collective consciousness is, I feel like, tapping more and more to become this Queen of Swords, and the minority is like this Page of Swords, or like this, you know, like Two Pentacles, like here and there's sometimes the Queen of Swords, here and there's sometimes the Page of Swords, shifting in between. Like sometimes your intuition is giving you bump ass things, like all the time actually, but sometimes our ego or our fear-based thinking is just like tapping into that, tapping in between the Page of Swords. Like sometimes we're this Page of Swords and see things, and like our intuition is giving us stuff and we just like observe it, rather than putting it into action, speaking it up. Because the Queen of Swords is someone, you cannot fake, like you cannot wear a mask and come to a Queen of Swords and be the certain way. She will see that, she will feel it, she will call you out, you know. And we're tapping more and more into this energy of calling out each other, calling out the darkness, calling out and bringing light, bringing the truth, being truth speakers, not being afraid anymore that people might not handle our truth or the truth in general, but not being afraid anymore to speak the truth, emotionally alchemize so much shit. You know, it's not pentacles that the Temperance card is holding, it's cups. Why? Because we receive shit, and sometimes we didn't know how to handle, to alchemize the truth out of the shit and give the truth back, you know. Sometimes we receive untruth and we actually know the truth, but then we're like, I don't know if I can give this truth to this person if they're ready, you know. Or maybe even feeling alone with your own truth and feeling so like attacked by other people with their truth, even though their truth is based on darkness or based on programming that we out-programmed ourselves from, that we reprogrammed ourselves out from. So let's see what is coming with the oracle cards. What is bottom of the deck here? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. It's it's like slow, it feels very stagnant, but it's coming more and more. It's going its way. Welcome whoever joined me. I'm in the beginning of this reading. It's going to be a long reading, I think. I just started with the tarot cards, but I'm continuing, okay, guys? Let's see with the energy oracle card what is coming through as an energy for the Cancer new moon thing, the Cancer new moon. I feel like also, since it's the Cancer new moon and Cancer is all about householding, stability, your inner circle, the way of how you treat yourself, you speak yourself towards yourself. It's becoming more gentle, more passionate, more compassionate, more loving. Let's see what is the energy coming for the collective. Okay. There's a lot of cards, Spirit. Please be more clear. Archangel Metatron is joining us here. I just saw his card. For the collective consciousness, Cancer new moon, what kind of energy is coming through? Spirit, clear please, archangels, love, light, universe. I just feel the spirit coming through me. Like literally, I was feeling like a lot of things in my throat, and it's just like not swollen anymore, and more clearer. Okay, however, and I received so many tingles. So Spirit, be clear please, what kind of energy is coming through for the Cancer new moon, for the collective? What kind of new cycle are we entering? 2 cards came here. The World, receiving beautiful things, being a divine co-creator, in combination with Archangel Gabriel. Oh my god, wow. I love how synchronistic this is. I love, like, even here, carrying connection. As I was talking with the Queen of Swords, speaking the truth, being the light. Archangel Gabriel is the throat chakra. It's you being more and more authentic towards the world, you speaking more and more about what is true, what is going on, what kind of light are you emitting, what is who you are as a person, your most authentic self. It's ready. It's this new cycle of tapping more and more into this energy. 29 is an 11. 11 is all about being driven by your intuition. Like, try to be more in connection and in coherence with your inner voice, because when you're taking action based on your inner voice, you're receiving so much good coming from that. Like, even literally, I was thinking to find a way to earn more money as a side hustle, 71% battery. And my intuition was giving me this thing, like, sell your camera on eBay, put your camera on eBay, put your camera on eBay, put your camera on eBay, you will receive something good, you will receive something good. And I did that. Like literally in 1 hour, someone wrote me and once like even called me, gave me a call and was like, I want to buy your camera. And I'm like, wow, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, intuition. Thank you for guiding me with this thought. You know, it's also about, I was so afraid to let go from something, but because of my ego, because sometimes I'm so attached to things, but at the same time, especially materialistic things, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to be free. I want to let go everything. I want to liberate. I want to liberate on everything, you know, like I just want to have myself and what I need, my cards, my camera, my internet, just like to do my duties, whatever I need for them, like the basic package, the basic stuff, to really feel free. And this is something we're tapping more and more into as well, to be driven so much by our intuition, to know exactly what kind of steps do we need to take forward, what kind of truth do we need to speak about, do we need to speak up. It's more and more coming in alignment with that. We are more and more tapping in becoming the Queen of Swords, not being bullshit anymore, not being like, you know, not being anymore this person that just like receives bullshit from other people and not knows how to speak their own truth about that. Being truth speakers and truth seekers. No matter what other people have for an opinion or what kind of identities or how fiery they are in a way of speaking their truth, being assertive or being very like dominant, we don't give a damn about that anymore. We just like speak our truth in our own sovereignty, sovereignty. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but being sovereign and sticking to that, being that energy. Like even if it's a caring connection, even if it's someone very close, if they're speaking bullshit, if they're not knowing what they speak about, or if they're just like being programmed in a certain way and they're just like spreading their beliefs onto us, like shaming, blaming, making other people feel guilty for like being maybe nude as a woman, or owning your sexual power, for example, or owning your body, owning your person, owning your sexual orientation, whatever you are, whoever you want to be. If they project their own programming onto us because it's based on fear, it's based on guilt, it's based on shame, it's based on ancestral shit that is keep being projected from generation to generation, we're not afraid anymore to speak up in an authentic, passionate way, with boundaries, with moderation of our energy. You know, like it's not about it's sometimes like even like you say no, and it's also about the way of how you say that no, how you moderate your energy, your boundaries. If it's a close, I just saw a pink light orb. If it's a person that you're very close, that you're very in a caring connection with, first inner circle. And this is some lessons that I've been through, because sometimes I said no, but in a harsh way, in a cold way. And, you know, it's about being kind and being compassionate. And yes, sometimes it's about saying this no in a way of, no, I don't feel that way, or no, I don't want to, or thank you for asking me that, or wanting me to help you, but I don't feel this way, or I don't want to, or I can't, you know, like trying to be as kind as possible. It's not about being nice and trying to be nice, because being nice is wearing a mask. I don't like being nice. I like being kind, because kind is something that comes from the heart. Being nice is something that comes from the ego. So I don't know if this sounds crazy, but whenever I hear people that try to be nice, it's about they try to be nice because they expect something back, or they hope that they expect something back, or they this need of being nice is because maybe they will be nice towards me as well. And I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to be nice towards you, because you deserve my authentic being, and being nice is something I tap into. Being nice, it's like wearing a mask that is written here, he's a nice guy. And I don't want to become a nice guy. I've never wanted to be a nice guy. Sometimes I put myself into this position of trying to be the nice guy. But I want to be this compassionate, kind person, you know, that knows how to say no, but at the same time tries to be compassionate and kind, has this way of feeling into your being, hearing what you have to say, transmuting that shit, you know, like there's something happening in the inside of my being with those two cups, and I know how to regulate and moderate whatever I give back to this person. If you're nice, you receive something, you don't even know if you hear it right or whatever, and you just like have this agenda that you want to try to follow, and you give back this nice mask that you're wearing because you have this agenda, you want to reach this goal with that. And this is wearing a mask. We're not wearing masks anymore here. We're light workers on an authentic level, you know, like we want to be authentic, and we are authentic as much as we can be, or as much as we, you know, like as much as we can achieve or try, or being our best versions and trying to become constantly or staying constant in this vibration of being the best version of ourselves. And being my best version means to be authentic and kind and not being nice. Let's Google together. What is the meaning of nice? Giving pleasure or satisfaction, pleasant or attractive. We had a very nice time, especially of a different, slight or subtle. There is a nice distinction between self-sacrifice and martyr. Yeah, of course, you know. Like, and now let's Google kind. Kind is a noun, is a substantive, you know, it's and being nice is an adjective, so you're trying to be this trait of being nice rather than being kind is like more wait, being kind meaning. Sorry, my nose is just like running. I'm just like looking for, because being kind, I mean, rather than all kinds of music, you know, like a group of people, things having similar characteristics, this is another thing, but I mean, I meant more the way of oh, kind is also an adjective, sorry. Having or showing a friendly, generous, and considerate nature. Considerate nature. And this is, oh, wow. Yeah. Whatever, take what resonates, you know, like what I want to say is being nice is something that you're tapping into to, I feel like, have an agenda and to gain something from that. And being kind is just like you don't expect anything, you're just like generous, you see the other person and you're equally on the same thing, though you don't put any mask on, you're just like yourself in a moderated way. You speak your truth in a moderated way. If you would speak your truth in a nice way, then it's again like putting a mask on. Take what resonates, you know. I just like try to do with you my thought processes. Even with the Archangel Gabriel, the 39, it's a 12. It's a masculine, feminine energy. 12 is all about I feel like putting things into action and reflecting back on that. How did you say you know? Have you tried to make it compassionate or kind? I mean, don't get me wrong. Be compassionate, be kind, but don't let other people fuck you over or something. Or don't let other people take advantage from your kindness. So let's see what is coming through as well here. I want to see what the Psychic Tarot has to say. There's also an Angel Prayer Oracle card deck that I'm going to use for you guys. But I feel like with the new moon in Cancer, we're also tapping more and more into this. Yeah, because, you know, like even Cancer, the zodiac sign, is something like this energy of being kind and compassionate. But if it's a low vibrational Cancer energy, it's like I expect something back. Or if you don't give this need back to me, then I will just like step back and I will treat you like a stranger. But the high vibrational Cancer energy is like something more as in I'm generous and kind. And if you don't give this back to me, it's okay, because I didn't expect that and I didn't communicate to you that I need this need in this dynamic or in this relationship. So let's see what's coming with the Psychic Tarot for the collective. But maybe you can share your thoughts with me as well. Like I appreciate your light, your truth about being nice and being kind. Because whenever I hear people that try to be nice, there's this vibration, that this inner feeling. I don't know if maybe it's even coming from my ego. Take what resonates. I'm not, I'm not Jesus Christ. I'm just like trying to be my best version. And I just like try to question stuff. I even get goosebumps when I say that, But I just feel whenever people try to tell me that they try to be nice, as much nice as possible and whatever, I'm just like, okay, like do you, like be you. If this is your truth, it's your truth. But I feel being nice is like wearing a mask. And being kind is like, I am just like my authentic self and I moderate that. I try to speak it in a compassionate way. I try to be this, like being very gentle. And being nice is like, hey, you owe me €5. Thank you. And smiling at you, Or like being nice in a way of saying no, like, I don't want you that you touch me. But I smiled at you because I'm nice. You feel me? And being kind would be like, hey, like, I see that you want to touch me because I see your essence and I know you're like a person maybe that wants to be touchy, though I don't feel very good with that, or I don't like that, or please don't do that. But like having a kind of a temper within your way of speaking to moderate your no, to like to gently tap into that. I mean, of course, if it's someone that is like pushing your boundaries and you don't know this person and you need to set a boundary, and I'm not telling you like be this gentle butterfly towards this destructive dark person or entity. Be like no and scream if you have to, or like fight for your energy. But it's about the caring connections. This is maybe like even a mistake that I've been doing, and I'm so happy about that because it made me grow. Because when I was more in this learning phase of saying no towards my people or towards caring connections, sometimes I just like said it very harsh. I tried to make it nice because I put some smileys behind, but I was like, no, I don't think so, or no, I don't feel so. It's just like it's not about explaining yourself. Maybe some of you guys have been thinking that. It's more about just like slowly, gently going. Like if I have to make a perfect analogy, I will do that. But you don't just like hook around with someone and put something from your body parts that are hard and very big into a little hole out of nowhere. You slowly, gently, maybe even put your finger or something smaller to give a little bit of stretching or whatever, and a little bit of loop. This is the compassionate, this is being compassionate. This is being kind in a way of not directly putting your big hard thing into something, more like gently touching it more and more there. If it's a caring connection, if it's a connection based where this entity tries to destroy your energy, please, like even if you have to grab a knife to protect your energy, do whatever you feel is right for you. It's not about them, but it's about the caring connections. There's a lot of shifts happening in our caring connections within this new moon in Cancer. Power, Leo season. like within my readings, I've been speaking a lot about Leo season, but I feel like it's also I am that I am. Leo rules the heart, is ruled by the sun, by our egos. And I feel like, yes, be powerful, be full of strength in a way of how you communicate your boundaries or your truth, though be compassionate. A Leo, I feel like if it's a low vibrational Leo, they will just grab their stuff if they want to, or they just want to be like, or they just like very like see me, but I don't want to see you, you know. But it's good that you see me because I want you to see me, but I don't want to see your light, just like see my light. And the high vibrational Leo energy is more like, thank you for seeing, like I don't know if they think like, but you know, like I see your light and you add your own Leo happiness to my happiness because you see as well my light. I don't have to dim my light so you feel comfortable. We both just like be our authentic light in a high vibrational way, and we both are happy with that. And yeah, I feel like that we're more and more tapping into this energy of strength, nurturing ourselves, taking care for ourselves. This is also the strength card in the tarot. What is another card that came? Choose wisely in reverse. 7. I feel like also 7 of swords, because when I looked at that, this is the first impulse that I got. Choose wisely where you direct your truth. Choose wisely how you direct your truth. Choose wisely why wisdom. Wisdom comes from learned lessons. How did you communicate your truth in the past? And could you learn something from that that you can gain now as wisdom? You know? But it goes in different directions. Don't be afraid to shine your light wherever you want to. Like, don't hesitate to just shine. What is coming through as well? 7 of Swords, I said, because I feel like there might be even deception going on, like where you feel like maybe deceiving yourself, sabotaging yourself, of like, let them just talk. You don't need to speak your truth. Or let them just be, that's their programming. I mean, I'm very in between those things. Maybe you can enlighten me as well in the comment down below what you think about that. But what I think is, if someone speaks to you and they project their beliefs onto you, it's about your responsibility to speak up that you don't believe in that. Or if they believe in that, then that's their truth. That's totally fine. You can affirm it with them. That's their truth. But it's not ours. It's not mine. And maybe sometimes we're so... Too many cards. Oh no, it's 4 cards. We can use that. Sometimes you're so, I feel like, thinking and feeling more about this other person, how they're just like might feel or might think when we speak up, and we're like more, again, pleasing or being nice, in a way of putting ourselves too much into their shoes, into their perception, and being afraid to shine with our light. And this is something that you should never question or doubt or worry about. This is something like a story. Yet last week I was with friends that I haven't seen for so long, and it was a very good time, you know, though it was very weird because it was a friend that I haven't seen for such a long time, and we just like hanged around with her boyfriend and another friend, and they started to gossip about a person from their workplace, but you know, like questioning what this person might go through in their life, trying to do some healing work, even though this person was not on the table, even though this person never like been asked to, if it's allowed for this person that we speak about their name on this table. And my intuition was screaming the whole time, why do we talk about different persons here? Why do we not talk about our own shit? Why do we not talk about our own darkness? Why do we try to analyze other people that are not even sitting on this table? My intuition was screaming this, like really like being this lion, this Leo energy. Why do we speak about the darkness of other people rather than not speaking about our own darkness? and doing some healing work to that together, or like letting us know what we're going through, you know. Like, this is some conversations I love to have with friends. Why should I talk about other people? I don't even like to gossip. And I was just like trying to defend this girl and be like, I don't know her truth. We don't know her truth. We don't know if she's doing drugs just because she looks very wasted when she comes to a workplace, very wasted. This is a synchronistic sign. That's so cool that I'm talking about. But my intuition was screaming, like, we're literally being this queen of sports and calling out, wanting to call out the persons. Why do we speak about people that we don't even know the whole truth about? Why do we not speak about our own shit? And I didn't speak that up. Why? Because I was so much deceiving myself in that momentum. And I'm so grateful for that, because I can do this healing work together with you, you know, shadow work. I was deceiving myself in that momentum because I felt like, yeah, whatever. Like, let them talk. They're in their own programming. They're in their own vibration. But this is something so egoistic. You know, like, of course, I want to help you, to give you the right input, but I don't want to do the healing work for you. You have to understand why you want to gossip about more, like why you want to gossip more about other people rather than about yourself. Though I don't want to be this, like, you know, my ego says, like, you don't want to be this person that is like this guru or this light speaker or whatever. But actually, I should be this person that calls out other people, because calling out other people might trigger them. But if I am at the table where there's a lot of darkness happening, then I need to be this person that I signed up for to be, to call that shit out as darkness. To be like, I don't want to talk about this thing here right now. I don't want to, like, let's change the topic. Why do we speak about someone else? Especially in such a negative way. Like, we don't know her truth. We don't know what she's been through. We don't know why she's doing what she's doing, even though we don't even know if she's really doing that, what we're assuming that she's doing. Like, why? You know, and this is a heart space, heart chakra in reverse, recognition and reward, pleasing others, solar plexus, feeling not confident to shine with your light, victory and success, stepping into the unknown. Like, even though you don't know what will come through from shining with your light, from shining with your solar plexus, from being this light bringer towards other people's darkness, you're doing something good because you're spreading some little seeds. In this example, if I would have called them out and be like, why do we speak about other people that we don't even know about, that we don't even have the permission from to speak about, I would have spread this little seed of consciousness, of energy, being like, speak about your own shit rather than speaking about other people's shit, you know, and trigger something in this person or in this table. But it would fruition at some time, at some day, divine timing. But my job is actually to spread the seeds, to speak the right words, to call out people, to be the queen of swords, to be the king of swords. Even if it's sometimes, I mean, of course, being in a compassionate way, you know, like, I don't want to be this harsh person that's like, you do this wrong and you do that wrong. I want to have mercy. Like, I mean, who am I? Like, you know, who am I? I'm just like as much spiritual being as someone else. Though, if I'm on a different vibration and I see shit that is happening surrounding me on a low vibration, I need to call that out. And we're tapping more and more into that, to call shit out, to see that there is darkness, to acknowledge that, and to try to integrate that. What is coming through with the Angel Prayer Oracle card deck here? Archangel Gabriel, what are you saying? Or the angels in general, what kind of angel wants to come through for the collective? Here's a message. I want to read out from the book for it. Okay. Live your joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. Beautiful. Is there another message that wants to come through? Speak your truth. Archangel Gabriel again. And I was literally speaking about that the whole reading. How synchronistic is that, please? Like, how crazy synchronistic is this? This is crazy. And this is the truth. Like, speak your truth in a compassionate and kind of 55% battery. And count your blessings, bottom of the deck energy here. I will read out both cards. And my nose is just running, but it's so good. I feel like I'm releasing some shit. Even my throat was swelling. It's all about throat chakra here right now, this new moon in Cancer. Live your joy. 52. Your guardian angel is encouraging you to follow your heart at this time. Yes, heart space chakra is in reverse. I feel like tapping more and more into like feeling like we deserve to live our most authentic self and to follow what our passions are, what makes us happy, what makes us feel bliss. More and more tapping into this energy. And if there are people who don't feel the same way about our passions, it's totally fine. We speak up and we're just like, if it's what you believe in, this is something like a boy should not dance or a boy should not dance ballet because this is something made for girls, then this is your programming, this is your belief. It must be true for you, but it's not true for me, you know. Do what makes your heart sing. Do what makes you smile. Do what makes you dance and rejoice. Living your joy is so important. It is truly your only purpose here. If you're wondering what you're supposed to do with your life, this card is showing you that you are to choose the pathway that is filled with joy and happiness. That's all. It is the key to inner peace. If you find yourself sad and drained at the moment, take some time to do what makes you feel alive. Whether it be a hobby or simply spending time with a loved one, you're being encouraged to do it now. Anything that makes you feel blessed, filled with energy, and alive is your joy. And today is the day to live your joy. When you do this, you will draw positive and loving experiences into your life that will wash away the darkness. And this is also something that we're all tapping and stepping more into a new cycle with this new moon, understanding what makes us feel joyful, what brings us bliss, and doing that more and more. Not giving a damn about what other people think or believe about us. We just like being that person, being this joyful person, being this boy that does makeup, being this girl that is focused on cars, being this girl that is sexually owning her own body, being this boy that is sexually owning his orientation or his body or his gender, his skin color, his faith, his religion. I don't know, whatever you believe in, whatever brings you joy. You know, what is coming through with Speak Your Truth, Archangel Gabriel? Number 80. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. The angels around you this time are encouraging you to speak your truth. It has reached a point in your life where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you're holding anything in or feel you need to share something with those who matter most to you, then do so. As you share your truth, you will create an openness in your heart that will enable you to receive extra support and guidance from the angels in heaven. If you're constantly saying yes when you really want to say no, this is something that I was speaking about. This is crazy. Or someone around you is making you feel that you're losing all sense of yourself, now is the time to speak up. The angels are encouraging you to be honest about what you want. You may be telling yourself you don't want a specific situation in your life, but it's time to be real. What do you want? Whatever your truth, Archangel Gabriel is encouraging you to speak up now. Gabriel's name means God's strength, power, strength card. Being strength, full of strength and powerful with your speaking voice, with your truth. That's why I love to sing, because sometimes I don't speak my truth and something is clogged in my throat and I'm just singing out as loud as I can, as passionate as I want to, so I can release something that has been in my throat. And she's the angel of mothers and of communication, the ultimate nurturing angel who can help us feel safe and supported in emotional situations, especially if they have anything to do with integrity or truthfulness. Gabriel surrounds all those who call on her in a pink and white nurturing light, and she holds us like a mother. Allow her into your life so you can speak honestly with the light of integrity in your heart. Beautiful energy. So people, I think this was it. I don't know. I feel very good with this reading right now. It gave a lot of good stuff, and it's already 43 minutes. I don't know, take what resonates. My name is Angelo. If you want to subscribe to my channel, or give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or let me know in the comments how you think about being nice, being kind. What is your truth about speaking your truth? How do you speak your truth? This is a question to you guys, because we're here in a community, and I just want to know your truth about, sorry, my nose, about anything, about what you just received. Transmute my darkness if you received some darkness from me, and give me some of your light, please. Like, you know, I'm just like as much on my journey as anyone else here on this planet. I send you so much love, light, spirituality, abundance, blessings, and see you the next time. Bye.